Right, we're here with Macleay TV and Isaac Heaney, going into 2017 AFL season. How are you feeling?
Pretty excited, very excited, and feeling pretty fit. We've been on the track for the last 2 weeks, so yeah, feeling fit and ready to get into some games.
Awesome. Well, we want to get into a little bit of information about how you feel AFL plays a role in Australian society. So, you obviously came through the Swans Academy since you were 12 years old. How important do you think programs like that are for young people these days?
Yeah, programs like that are extremely important. They scout people like myself that were in different codes, and yeah, they got me the age of 12 at that time where I was starting to choose a sport to follow as a profession. So yeah, they got me at an age where I was playing rugby league over AFL, and yeah, tried it, loved it, and I wouldn't have been where I am at the moment if it wasn't for the academy.
How important do you think AFL is in Australian society?
I look at it and see that obviously AFL originated in Australia, and for it to be around for so many years and be such a strong sport within Australia, it's obviously something that's special to Australia, and for it to also be spreading overseas. I think there's up to 20 different countries now that play it, is also something that is special. And I look at it and you see obviously Sydney and New South Wales is mainly NRL based, but AFL is definitely starting to take over, and it's definitely growing in Australia.
What drives you when you go out there to play a game?
The one thing for me would be the crowds, just the atmosphere. Every time you run out onto the oval is electric, and that's pretty special to me, and it just keeps me driving to work hard every day and just become the best I can be. A few things happen, especially after a game, when you go and you thank the crowd by running around the outside. There's obviously a lot of supporters there, and yeah, they range from toddlers all the way up to 100-year-old people. So no, it's pretty special just to see the range of people and how passionate people are about things.
Do you ever get involved with some of the younger kids who are coming out and starting to show an interest in AFL?
Yeah, so obviously coming up through the academy, I like to get involved with that and just show them that, yeah, it's going to be hard work, but it is possible to make it the whole way. Coming from a place like Newcastle, that's lack of opportunity to get into the AFL system. So if I can give back to those younger people and show that, hopefully I can be a role model for them.
You were saying about some of the hard work that you've had to put in and that younger people have to put in. What's something that people might not necessarily know about being an AFL player?
I think it's not just on the track. You've got to be professional. It's also off the track, and whether that's doing a lot of paperwork and a lot of vision. There are a lot of hours off the track that you've got to put in to become a professional athlete. Yeah.
What's some of the sacrifices you might have to make?
I think the biggest sacrifice here would be just being able to see your friends and obviously have that occasional beer, because obviously you've got to look after your body, and to get that diet right and just get the nutrients in your body to perform at 100% is extremely important, especially in a professional athlete environment.
What is your opinion of AFL in Australia, and how does it compare for you against other sports?
Obviously I love AFL, and I can see growing up in an NRL dominated city, there wasn't much AFL around, and to see it now, I go back home and I see the amount of support around myself and around the Sydney Swans is growing massively. So New South Wales as a whole, not being very AFL I guess specific, it's definitely grown over the last 5 years that I've sort of been around the AFL system, and to see it in other states as well, how crazy it is. They don't know any other sport other than the AFL, so it's something special to be involved with, and something that I hope I can continue.
Do you have any moments when you go overseas where people would recognise you as an Australian AFL player?
Occasionally, yeah. I went over to Bali, and obviously there's a lot of Australian tourists over there, but went over there and there's a few people that just pop up and would like a selfie and stuff like that, but I'm out there just to treat everyone equally, and I'm just a normal person running around at the end of the day.
If you could be any other athlete in the world, who would it be and why?
I think obviously living near the beach and loving my surfing, I think it'd be Kelly Slater. So obviously he's a world champion several times over. So to be someone like him and travel the world and surf quality breaks and really live the life ultimately would be amazing. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Go out there, have a great surf, and enjoy the season.
Will do. Thank you very much.